Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video is another first impression. So we're gonna be trying out Rare Beauty foundation and the concealer. I really like the idea behind this collection, so I wanted to give this a try. If you guys don't know who Selena Gomez is, you guys living on the rock, because she is a celebrity, of course, and this is my first time trying out celebrity makeup. I'm not talking about YouTubers. YouTubers to me are not celebrities. They're just regular people that has collection with some other brand. So I did get shade match at the store. They recommend this shade for me, and this shade is 440C, which C I believe is cool. So the foundation is $29, which I think is really good price point. So there are around 47 shades. Nice. So this is a lightweight foundation with concentrated pigments that feel barely there while providing buildable medium to full coverage with a natural finish. Oh, I love a natural finish. And the coverage is medium, finish is natural, and of course the formulation is liquid, and the skin type is normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. So we're gonna see if this is for dry skin, right? And this is 440C, and of course this is the doe foot applicator. And you guys see here, I'm gonna bring it up a little closer so you guys can see. Now this is the same shade in the 440C, which is a little lighter than the actual foundation. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Range Beauty primer. I'm going to be using this because I like it. It just feels so good on my skin, and I've been using this since I got it. So I'm going to take that and put all over. What are you guys' thoughts about Rare Beauty collection? What are you guys' thoughts about it? Are you guys gonna pick up something? I pick up the foundation first. I was like, I want to try out the concealer too. So I went back to get the concealer. So we are good and hydrated. I'm just gonna use this brush here. This is from BH Cosmetics. So up close in person, we're just gonna put it on and let's just see. So we're just gonna take it on this side. And this is 440, okay? Okay, so this is the amount that I'm gonna put because we don't know what she's giving. Honestly, if this don't work for me, I would definitely go back and get the shade 450 because 440 looking a little light, right? But you know, I don't like to judge in the beginning because foundation do oxidize, you know. And just by doing this, I don't think like the brush is gonna work for this. And I'm gonna go in with my sponge. I don't want to lie to you guys, and I don't lie to you guys. Like if I don't like something, I just say I don't like it. That's just me. But this gives you like a really good natural finish, as they say. The sponge is a little bit much better. Okay, I'm not really getting coverage. Very lightweight foundation. I don't really think that I'm gonna get much coverage from this because it did says it's a medium. But as you guys know, I tried my best to build up foundations, like just to see what it's about. So this is your coverage that I'm getting. We are getting a medium coverage. I honestly don't like how it's looking right now. It looks, I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks. Maybe when I put my powder and everything on, it will look a little bit more better. I don't think like 440 is for me. And you guys know I go by just the foundation by itself. That is just how I know if the foundation is gonna work. But I don't think 440 is for me. And I told the girl, I said 440 is not for me. No, it's your shade, and you know, that's why like sometimes I go with my own instinct, because whenever someone give me advice about foundation, it's always the wrong shade. And I know how to do my makeup. Don't try to teach me now. I know what I'm talking about. And I didn't want to be rude because I'm not that type. I just went with whatever she said, and I'm like, okay. But right now, girl, I'm not liking this. I don't like how it looks on my skin, so you know, I just put it on, so I don't want to like judge, but hopefully that it oxidized a little bit so I could see the beauty of this foundation. So I'm gonna give this a few minutes to do its thing like we always do. To see the beauty of this foundation, I need to put more. So this is what I'm gonna do. Like you guys see like right here, like how it looks really nice on the skin. Like I have a little pimple here. She's going down, girl. I need to drink more water. That's my problem. So we're gonna put a little bit more. Well, let's see, girl. Let's see if we get some coverage. All right, so this looks okay. It looks a little bit much better than before. I get like a good bit amount of coverage. If you are someone that love just a little bit of foundation on your skin, this is like really good for you. But I just want to see what this foundation is giving and if I could build it up to a full coverage. So this is what I did. This foundation is looking way much better than before. It did oxidize, okay, a little bit. So I'm liking it. It don't look that bad. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the shade and if I need to get a darker shade, which is 450 that I think I want to get. All right, so we're gonna try out the concealer, which is the same shade as the foundation, but it's a little bit more lighter. I was kind of skeptical about the shade because, you know, I thought it was the same shade as the foundation, but the person who helped me, they said no. And this is the doe foot applicator. It's like a little bit more on the shorter side. Let's you know, as you guys could see. So it looks like they just like cut it, you know, but we'll see. I just put a little dot here and a few dots on the side. Let's see the shade here so you guys can see. It's a little bit more lighter than the foundation. So I'll swatch the foundation on the side here so you guys can see. I honestly think that this foundation is like a little bit too watery for me. So we're just gonna take this side and just blend this out. So the concealer, I feel like the concealer is a little bit more on the thicker side than the foundation. As you guys can see, I always get creasing under the eyes after a few hours. So they did recommend that I use a sponge for this step. I know before I used to use sponge, but like sometimes I like to switch up. But I think this time around I will try using the sponge and let's just see if it works a little bit much better. Now let's just come up a little bit closer and you guys can see, like, I really like the concealer a little bit much better than the foundation. I just think that it's a little bit more on the thicker side, and it's, as you guys can see, this shade is perfect. Okay, really good. I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier translucent honey setting powder, but I'm just gonna use mine. And the reason why I don't like using a sponge for this step is because I just like a natural, more natural look when it comes to concealers and setting powders. I don't like that white cast under the eyes at all. I'm gonna be using this bronzer. So just looking at the foundation and how it absorbs into the skin, but I know just like putting all this stuff on is going to diffuse a little, you know, it's gonna make it a little darker, so I didn't really worry about it. But so far I really like the foundation. If you're gonna use this, please use a sponge. You're gonna get a better, it's gonna look way much better than using the brush. So I'm gonna be going with my powder. I'm gonna go in with this powder here. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna take a clean brush, and I know the Charlotte Tilbury powder, it, you know, it oxidizes a little bit, and you guys can see, you guys know that I rave about this, and I have a dupe for this, guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that in another video. You guys gonna really like it. You guys see what I'm seeing? Oh yeah, I'm not liking this. Like, I start setting it and everything is just start moving. The foundation is just like moving everything, the powder, the contour, everything is just like moving. And then under my eyes, you know, like when it starts separating, and that's what I didn't want this to happen. And this is one of the reasons I don't like to pack on powders under the eyes, because after a while when it sit in, I don't like to brush it off. I usually like tap it in so it won't move, but for some reason it's moving. This foundation is not for everybody. I understand the concept behind, you know, she's making this. I like it, but I don't know why this foundation moves a lot. I like how it looked in the beginning. It looks really nice, but when I start putting on my powder and everything like that, the foundation is just start moving. So I tried my best to work with it. So I packed on a lot of powder because I really didn't want this foundation to move. Like I have like a dark spot right here. You guys could actually see my skin. It looks decent. I wouldn't say good. It looks decent for this video. Now the shade is not 440, is not my shade. You know, you see the difference. And usually I don't have to do this because most foundation I use, it match my neck, but this is not matching my neck. So no, it's a medium coverage. That's about it. If you wanted to build up to a full, just like you have to pack on more of the foundation, but it's really not a bad foundation. I just think I had to do so much for this foundation to work for me, and I don't like that, but I really like this. It gives me a nice full coverage. I like the consistency of this, but beside the trouble that I've been having, it's a really nice coverage. If you want to build it up, you can build it up. Use your sponge. It's better with a sponge. Thank you guys so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye guys.